Okay, let's talk about solving for y. Here I've got two examples. So let's take a look at example number 1. Now, remember that when I solve for y, my goal is to get y all by itself. So what's over here with the y that I need to get rid of? Well, I've got the 3x and the 6. But we're going to take care of the 3x first. So how can I move the 3x to the other side of my equation? Well, I have to subtract it. Right? 3x minus 3x would give me 0. That cancels out. But if I subtract something from one side, I've got to subtract it from the other. So I'm left with 6y equals 12 minus 3x. Okay? Now, what's over here with the y? The 6. And this 6y, this is multiplication. And the inverse of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide by 6. And remember, we have to divide each piece by 6. So that leaves me with y equals 12 divided by 6 would be 2. Negative 3 divided by 6 would be 1/2 x. And now I technically have this solved for y, but sometimes they're going to ask us to put it in slope-intercept form. Which, if you remember, looks like this. All it means is my slope comes over here first with my x. So to do that, we're just going to flip-flop the 2 and the 1/2. So I'll have y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2. And now my equation is solved for y, and it's in slope-intercept form. Let's try another one. What's over here with the y I need to get rid of? Well, the 2x and the 6. So which one do we want to do first? It doesn't really matter. We just have to pick. So let's go ahead and move the 2x. So that would cancel. And I've got y minus 6 equals, and can I combine these? Are these like terms? Nope, this doesn't have an x, so it's not a like term. Now what is over here with the y I got to get rid of? The negative 6. So to cancel that negative 6 out, we're going to add 6. So those would cancel, and I've got y equals. Where does the 6 go to? Is it going with the 4 or the 2x? It's going to go with the 4 because they're like terms. So 6 plus 4 would be 10. And then last but not least, how could I put this in slope-intercept form? I've got to flip-flop these two terms. So I'll have y equals negative 2x plus 10. And the reason that I can just flip-flop those without changing their signs is because they're on the same side of the equal sign. See, they're on the same side of my wall. So I can flip-flop those two, and I don't have to do the inverse. Whereas up here, to move something from one side to the other, I have to do the inverse. See, this is a minus and then a plus. All right?